again from the Black Order, coming back at you with another Motivational Monday video. It is not Monday right now, it is actually Thursday. It is not Monday right now, it is actually Wednesday when I'm shooting this video. So, I guess I'm lying to you right now. What are we going to talk about today that's going to help you guys with your Monday? Well, I don't know. Actually, I'm going to bring something up and I'm not blowing my own horn or anything like that. I get a lot of people that ask me how I do all this stuff. But right now, I currently have 3 to 4 full-time jobs plus a family. Yeah. People ask me all the time, hey man, how do you have time for all that stuff? Well, it's a short answer. I don't. I don't have time for all the things that I want to do in a day. That's not the point. The point is that I make time for those things. I make time for the bar that I run. I make time for the band, because that's an all-day, everyday thing too. I have my own business that I just started at the beginning of the year, and now I'm, in the midst of being a full-time YouTuber, I guess, putting out multiple videos a week, or at least I'm trying to put out multiple videos a week. But how do I have time? Like I said, I really don't. I just make time. Those are my jobs. Those are the things that I have to do every day. Anybody who's in a band, or anybody who runs a business, or anything like that, anybody who's doing anything like that these days knows that it's just so much more than showing up and clocking in and clocking out. It's not like that anymore. The rules have changed. Everything has changed. You got to be everything anymore. And especially like I talked about last week, if you're broke, you're doing it all yourself too. You've got to be able to wear a lot of different hats when you're doing this stuff. And it gets very stressful, and I'm very busy all the time. I really don't hang out with people. I have friends, but I don't do anything with anybody. I go to work, I do all my things in a day, and that's it. I'm beat at the end of the day. But the most important thing is, I don't mind. It really don't. It doesn't bother me too much. It's nice to be able to get away from some of this stuff sometimes. That's cool. I'm not quite to that point yet. I'm still trying to really build a foundation in a lot of this stuff. And it's a lot of work, especially right now, for the lack of money and the lack of resources and stuff like that. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of work on my plate. But I'm willing to put that amount of work in to make myself successful. That is the most important quality that I try to have. I determine my own success, nobody else. I don't rely on anybody else to make sure that I'm getting my stuff done. It's nobody else's fault but my own. So I have nobody else to blame but me if something doesn't work out. Yeah, there's the limitations of, viral videos and what have you. I mean, that's whatever. Sometimes you work really hard on a video and you put hours and hours and hours into it, or a song or something like that, and you post it and nothing happens. Nothing. You get no traction, not shit. And that is heartbreaking. And anybody who's done any of this stuff can tell you they've felt that at least once or twice, and it sucks. Sometimes you put something out that is a terrible little selfie cam video or something like that you did, and it goes. That right place at the right time thing, it's really an accurate statement for what a lot of this is. You gotta just try to be at the right place, at the right time, with the right content in front of the right people. It all has to add up in there somewhere. And at the end of the day, you want to put all this work in to eventually be able to kick back and put your feet up, at least a little bit. I worked factory work for a long time, for years, I was miserable. I hated my job. I would get physically ill thinking about going to those jobs because I hated them. I didn't like the management. I didn't like the job itself. I didn't like anything about anything. It drove me nuts. The best thing that ever happened to me is I got fired from those jobs. I'm not good at playing the game when it comes to corporate jobs like that. I'm not good at kissing people's ass that don't deserve it. If there's a problem, I'll tell you. At least for the most part, I will be honest and tell you. I'm not gonna be honest to be an asshole, but I will tell you. After a while, after I got fired from those jobs, I started running my family's business. I've been doing it for going on 12 years now. I like the job. I like the business, but I'm getting to a point where I feel like I'm getting a little too old for that business. And I'm trying to just transition myself to a point where I'm trying to do something to make it where I'm still doing that and it's still doing great, but I don't have to be up in everybody's face constantly with it. Because it does, I'm 7 days a week, every day of the year, I am there. Plus I'm doing all this other stuff too. So I'm very tired, I'm very busy, I'm very everything. And it gets to you after a while. Now, every band ever, their dream, I'm sure, is to go play a huge show, make $1 million, and then fly back home that night and get a good night's rest. And pretty much go do the same thing every day. That's what we all wish we could do. But it's not happening. There are all of these other facets, all these other avenues for income and things like that a lot of us are taking these days. Going back to the original thing, people ask me how I do it. I just do it. That's it. I have to lay out my schedule for the day, for the week, and I have to stick to those times. Every day when I get up, I go to the half hour or to the top of the next hour, and that's me time. That's time where I get to sit down and I get to kind of wake up, or try to, and just kind of collect myself for what I'm about to go through, or what I'm about to put myself through. And then at the beginning of the half an hour or the beginning of the top of the hour, I get to work. Say I do an hour of Facebooking. Well, then I'll do an hour of Instagram. Then I'll do an hour of Twitter. I'll play guitar for an hour. Then I'll work on my own business. And then I write out my YouTube schedule, like my videos, what I'm doing, and then I take notes on all that stuff. And, even when I'm editing video, I'm editing my videos and I have a notepad next to me to, what I want to put and the times and stuff like that. It's very precise, or at least to me, it's very precise. That's what it takes for you to succeed these days. It's not a question of how do I have time? I don't have time. It's how I make the time to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish. That's the most important thing that I can stress. And I try to stress it like almost in every video, almost in every single post. Just think about the things that you want to do and then go do them. It can get done. Not everybody, many people have done it before. People do it every day. You want a goal, figure out how to accomplish it. If you don't know, ask somebody. Ask somebody who's done something that's close to what you want to do. See if you can get some information off them. Not exactly the blueprint, because I don't really believe in that. I don't think that you should give people the exact blueprint on how to do things, because it takes all of the work out of it, and then they'll probably give it up. People ask me for stuff all the time. How do I do this? How do I do that? I'm happy to help in a way, but also you need to figure it out. Because what I do and what you do is not always going to be the same exact thing. You might want to do something different. So you kind of need to figure that out along the way. I'll give you a little nudge in the right direction, just like people gave me a nudge in the right direction. And then I've tried to take it and turn it into what I'm trying to turn it into, I guess, for lack of a better term.
With
with our writing schedule, with our video shooting and editing schedule, with the other guys in the band schedule, with my schedule, the shit is fucking crazy. There is not time for anything. We have to be very on time. We have to be very precise. We have to be very exact when it comes to all this stuff. Because if we're not, we're going to waste a bunch of time. And that's not what you have. None of us are getting any younger. So you need to be on time. You need to have, we have a blackboard here that has all of our stuff written on it. We have all of our new songs written on it, goals for a week, a month, 6 months, a year, where we want to be and how we're going to get there. Because you need to be very goal oriented. If you're trying to accomplish stuff, you don't have time to be fucking around. So, I'm not really sure the whole point of this video, I guess right now, but whatever, we're gonna roll it. So going back to what I said again, you need to delegate your time properly, especially if you have a family or if you're bad at time management or anything like that. You need to sit down and figure this shit out, okay? Write it out, seriously. Write it out by the hour. Doesn't matter. Doesn't make you foolish or anything like that. It makes you responsible. It makes you accountable for the time that you need to put into these things. And if you're trying to put out good products, it needs that time. You need to give it that time, and you need to give it the respect that it deserves. Or I hope you're good with subpar product. Whatever it may be, whatever business or entity or videos or music or whatever the hell you're doing, just take the time that whatever it is you're trying to perfect, take that time and give it that time. It deserves that time. I don't want to be okay at the things that I do. I want to be the best that I can possibly be. I'm not saying I'm going to be better than somebody else. I'm not saying I'm going to be the best, because all that shit is subjective. What I like and what you like and what somebody else likes, well, all that stuff, it's all subjective. I'm never going to be the best to everybody. And that's okay. But I want to be the best to my abilities. Whether it's guitar playing, singing, being a father, have my whole family, my relationship, all my businesses and stuff that I run, being good friends. I want to be the best that I can possibly be at all times. No mistakes, and I actually try to incorporate that constantly. I don't make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, but I try very hard not to. With all this stuff, with the craziness that is our lives these days, your career or your life, I guess, or your whatever you're trying to accomplish, it begs to have that time. It begs to have that amount of attention to detail. And I really highly advise all of you out there that are trying to do something professionally to give it what it deserves. And like I said, the best thing I ever did was make myself a schedule and stick to it every day. I have reminders for the silliest things, and I still forget some of them sometimes. But that's okay. I mean, it's okay because I'm making a conscious effort every day to be better than I was yesterday. I need to have something more to get me through to the next thing. What I noticed is after I turned 30, time goes like this. 20 to 30 took forever. 30 to now, boy, that shit is flying by. And I don't ever want to be one of those people who wish I would have done something. I wish I would have done something with my life. I wish I would have put more time into doing this. I wish I would have put more time into doing that. I try to put as much time into my professional life and my personal life. Those things don't always balance out, because in your personal life, who knows how things are going to go. I really advise all of you people that want to do I really advise all these people that want to do anything aside from your 9-to-5 job to break it down and time it out. You gotta have both. You gotta have that private time, and you gotta have that public time. You know, there's personal, there's professional, and you gotta have both. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, how do you guys feel about this? I'm curious. I know me, I know my work ethic, and it's pretty good, or at least I think it's pretty good. I try to be a man of my word when people ask me for something. I try to deliver every single time. Every week when I try to put these videos out, I try to put a better one out every week. I try to be better at editing them. I try to be a better songwriter. Every single song that we write. Are they better? I don't know. I have no idea. But I try. I try to be a better guitar player. I try to be better everything. Every single thing that I do, just to be less shitty today than you were yesterday. Aim low, you're never disappointed. But also, it's a good rule to follow. Sometimes people make too big of a goal, and then if they don't achieve it in the amount of time that they planned on, it really drags them down and then kind of destroys their ability or want to achieve another goal because they don't want to be, let down again. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, how you guys feel, or like what your daily routine is. Do you guys have things that you guys do like this? Like, do you guys have, videos or what professions do you do that makes you need to prioritize your time properly to get everything that you need to do done? I'm curious. So let me know. Let me know in the comment section on these. Okay. Well, I think that is going to do it for another Motivation Monday video. I want to say thank you to all you guys that tuned in this week and tune in every week to check these out. We really do appreciate all of you guys. Seriously, we appreciate all of the likes and the comments and the shares. It really is doing wonders for us, and we really do like hopefully giving you guys some good information to the start of the week. I know I said it last week, but Mondays suck. Hopefully this video or hopefully these videos give you a little chuckle and give you a little inspiration and let you know that you're not the only one going through the same thing. A lot of us are. A lot of us just aren't saying much about it, but I will. So, guys, hey, thanks again for tuning in. Make sure if you guys have any questions at all that you want me to answer in the next videos, leave them in the comments section. I'll be happy to do that. Also, in the description, that's going to be all of our links. You can follow us online. You can pick up our latest record, The Great American Overdose, from our DistroKid website. That is the best one you can get it from. That's the one where we make the most amount of money from, and we appreciate it. But we're on everything. You find us, we're on all the streaming sites and all that stuff. So, like I said, check us out online. We're going to be writing and recording some new songs for our upcoming record that we're hopefully going to be hitting the studio by the spring. So stay tuned to that. Follow us on all the things. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on this video so you're getting all the Motivational Monday videos, and hit that bell icon so you're getting all the notifications for everything that we put out. Like I said, we're trying to put a couple videos out a week now. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. See you later.